Your legs weaken first. Seniors, eat these 5 key foods to strengthen them. Hey there, my friend. Let me ask you something personal, but important. Have you noticed your legs don't feel quite the same anymore? Maybe it's getting harder to stand up from a chair without pushing off the arms. Maybe stairs feel steeper than they used to. Or maybe, just maybe, you're not walking quite as far, quite as fast, or quite as confidently as you once did. And it scares you. Even if you don't say it out loud, if you're nodding right now or even just thinking, yeah, I've noticed that too, then I need you to listen closely. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the way you move, feel, and live for the rest of your life. Here's the truth. Your legs are the first part of your body to start weakening as you age. And it's not just about sore muscles or needing more rest. This is serious. When your legs go, everything changes. Your independence, your freedom, your confidence, your safety. Most people don't realize how much they rely on their legs until they start losing strength. They just chalk it up to getting older. But what if I told you this isn't just aging? It's a warning sign, a red flag from your body asking, begging you to take action before it's too late. Here's the good news. It's not too late. Your body is capable of rebuilding. Your legs can get stronger, and it doesn't require expensive supplements or fancy equipment. It starts with what you put on your plate. That's right. Your kitchen could be your comeback story. You see, certain foods act like fuel for your muscles, bones, and joints, especially in your legs. When you eat the right foods, you're not just feeding your stomach, you're feeding your strength, your balance, your energy, your ability to keep doing the things you love. And today I'm going to share with you the 5 most powerful foods every senior should be eating to strengthen their legs naturally. These aren't trendy superfoods or things you've never heard of. They're simple, accessible, and proven by science to support stronger muscles, better circulation, and faster recovery. But we won't stop there, because I know it's not just about knowing what to eat. It's about why it works and how to fit it into your daily routine without stress, overwhelm, or sacrifice. So grab a cup of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with a clear understanding of why leg strength fades faster than anything else. A full list of the 5 best foods to eat for stronger, more stable legs, and some simple, powerful habits you can use starting today to turn things around. You deserve to walk with confidence. You deserve to move without fear. And you deserve to stay independent for as long as humanly possible. Let's make that happen, starting now. Number 1. Understanding why the legs go first. Alright, so let's get to the root of the problem. You might be wondering, why are my legs the first to weaken? Why not my arms, or my hands, or even my back? Excellent question. And the answer lies in one powerful word: sarcopenia. That might sound like some fancy medical term, but it simply means age-related muscle loss. And guess where that loss begins? Right in your thighs, calves, and glutes, the powerhouse muscles that carry you through life. These are the largest muscles in your body, and they need regular movement and proper fuel to stay strong. But here's the kicker. Most people, especially as they get older, don't move enough. We sit more. We walk less. And when we do walk, we avoid hills or stairs or anything that feels even slightly demanding. Sound familiar? Over time, this lack of movement sends a signal to your muscles. You're not needed anymore. And when your body hears that signal, it starts breaking them down. But it's not just about movement. Let's talk numbers for a second. After the age of 30, the average person begins to lose 3 to 5% of muscle mass each decade. After 60, that process speeds up unless you actively fight it. And the legs? They take the biggest hit because they carry the most load. Let's think about what weak legs really mean in everyday life. Standing up from a chair becomes a struggle. Climbing stairs starts to feel like scaling a mountain. Getting out of the car is awkward. You hesitate before walking on uneven ground. And worst of all, you start to avoid movement altogether. That's the danger zone. Because less movement means more weakness. More weakness means more sitting. And that spiral can quietly and quickly take you from walking freely, to using a cane, to being afraid of falling, to losing your independence altogether. But here's what no one tells you. Muscle loss isn't just about age. It's about neglect. And that means you can do something about it. You're not powerless. You're not just getting old. Your legs are talking to you, and they're asking for support. And it all starts with giving your muscles the fuel they need, which brings us to the first food on our list. Number 2, protein powerhouse. Eggs, the perfect muscle food. Let me ask you, what did you have for breakfast this morning? Toast? A bowl of cereal? Maybe just a cup of coffee? Don't worry, you're not alone. But here's the truth. Those popular breakfast choices are doing nothing for your legs. If you want to keep your legs strong, steady, and mobile, then protein has to be your new best friend. And when it comes to high-quality muscle-building protein, eggs are king. So why egg? Because they're what scientists call a complete protein. That means they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle, especially leucine, a powerhouse amino acid that specifically triggers muscle protein synthesis. Translation: eggs literally tell your body, build muscle here, repair what's broken, strengthen this tissue. And here's something many people don't know. Seniors actually need more protein than younger people. That's right. While most people think protein is just for bodybuilders or athletes, the truth is that your aging muscles need extra support to stay strong. But wait, what about cholesterol? Ah yes, the egg. Let's clear that up once and for all. Eating eggs does not raise your risk of heart disease for most people. In fact, the cholesterol in eggs has little effect on the cholesterol in your blood. Even the American Heart Association agrees. 1 egg a day is perfectly healthy for older adults, and possibly even more if you're otherwise healthy. In fact, the choline in eggs supports brain health too. So not only do you get stronger legs, you get sharper thinking. So how can you enjoy eggs daily? Let's get creative. Scrambled with spinach and garlic, hard-boiled as a protein-packed snack, poached on top of whole grain toast, baked into veggie frittatas, mixed into oatmeal. Yes, it works, and it adds rich. And for those of you who say, I'm tired of eggs every day, remember, you don't have to eat them the same way every time. Keep rotating. Use herbs, veggies, and spices to switch things up. Pro tip: eat your eggs within 30 minutes of waking up. Why? Because your body is in a fasted state when you wake up. Giving it protein early helps kickstart muscle repair and energy for the day, especially in your legs. Let me tell you a quick story. There's a man named Jerry, 72 years old, who was struggling to stand up without leaning on his arm. His daughter, a nutritionist, told him to start eating 2 eggs every morning, along with a few leg strengthening movements. 3 months later, he walks a mile every morning. He no longer uses the railing when climbing stairs. And best of all, he says, I feel like my legs belong to me again. That's the power of real food. That's the power of eggs. Simple, affordable, muscle magic. And we're just getting started. Are you ready to turn up the green power in your meat? Because in the next section, we're diving into the leafy legends that supercharge your muscles, improve circulation, and banish leg cramps. Let's go. Number 3. The miracle of leafy greens. Spinach, kale, and Swiss chard and... Okay, time for a power question. When was the last time you had a big helping of dark leafy greens? If your answer is I'm not sure, or I had some lettuce on a sandwich last week, we've got to talk. Because when it comes to leg strength, balance, and preventing cramps, leafy greens are like natural medicine. Let's start with why. These humble greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and even beet greens, are loaded with minerals that your legs are begging for. Magnesium helps muscles contract and relax smoothly. Potassium maintains nerve function and hydration. Calcium supports bone and muscle coordination. Vitamin K, essential for strong bones and flexible arteries. Now, here's the interesting part. Many people think of greens as rabbit food, or something that's only good for fiber. But they're actually muscular performance enhancers. Yes, really, the science is strong. A study from the journal Neurology found that people who ate at least 1 serving of leafy greens per day had significantly slower rates of physical decline than those who didn't. That means they walked faster, stood longer, and had better balance, just by eating greens consistently. And get this, greens help improve blood flow too. You know that tight, heavy feeling in your legs, or those weird muscle cramps that come out of nowhere at night. A lot of that is linked to poor circulation. But leafy greens, especially beets and spinach, boost nitric oxide, a natural compound that opens up blood vessels and improves oxygen delivery to your legs. More oxygen and more strength. More strength, more confidence. Simple math. Don't like salads? No problem. Greens are so easy to sneak in, even for picky eaters. Try these. Toss spinach into a morning smoothie. You won't taste it. Sauté kale or Swiss chard with garlic and olive oil as a side dish. Add chopped greens to scrambled eggs. Sewer stews. Make a breakfast frittata with spinach and mushrooms. Use collard greens as wraps instead of tortillas. Here's a little bonus tip. Add lemon juice or a splash of vinegar when you cook your greens. It helps your body absorb the iron and magnesium even better. But wait, what if you get cramps in your legs at night? That could be a magnesium or potassium deficiency. And guess what? Greens are packed with both. A handful of spinach or a cup of steamed kale with dinner might just help you sleep better and wake up pain-free. So next time you're prepping a meal, ask yourself, where's the green? Because every time you say yes to leafy greens, you're saying yes to stronger muscles, better circulation, and longer independence. Now let's keep building on this, because if greens help your muscles work better, then the next food helps your legs hurt less. Not the kind you get from a sprained ankle or a bruise, but the silent, chronic inflammation that builds up in your joints and muscles over time, especially in your legs. It's that dull ache in your knees after walking, the stiffness in your hips when you get out of bed, the burning feeling in your calves after standing too long. This is where fatty fish become your secret weapon. What makes fatty fish so special? Simple. Omega-3 fatty acids. These are powerful anti-inflammatory nutrients found in fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, anchovies, 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 herring. These fish don't just taste great, they help your body cool down the fire that causes joint pain, muscle soreness, and even leg swelling. Let me break it down. When your body is inflamed, your blood vessels narrow, your muscles get less oxygen, your joints lose flexibility, and your legs feel like they're made of wood. But omega-3s do the opposite. They open the blood vessels, reduce joint stiffness, and allow your body to move more freely and recover faster. Still not convinced? There's real science to back this up. One major review published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that older adults who consumed higher levels of omega-3s had less joint pain, improved muscle strength, better walking speed and endurance, all from what they ate. But fish isn't just about the joints. It helps your brain too. And why does that matter? Because balance, coordination, and even motivation to move come from the brain. When your mind is sharp, your legs follow. When you feel more mentally clear, you're more likely to stay active, and that keeps your legs in shape. Worried about cost? Don't be. You don't need fancy, expensive cuts of fresh salmon. Try this. Sardines in olive oil. Delicious on whole grain toast or crackers. Mackerel salad. Like tuna salad but tastier and richer. Frozen wild salmon fillets. Affordable and easy to bake or grill. Even eating fatty fish just twice a week can make a huge difference. And if you truly can't eat fish, a high-quality fish oil supplement is the next best thing. Just check with your doctor first, especially if you're on blood thinners. What pairs perfectly with fish? A squeeze of lemon helps absorb nutrients. A side of greens, like we just talked about, and a drizzle of olive oil, more anti-inflammatory goodness. So if your legs feel stiff, achy, or slow, don't just pop a painkiller. Feed the inflammation-fighting army inside your body. Fatty fish will go to work quietly, gently, and powerfully, helping you move better every single day. Your fork can be your pharmacy. Number 5. Bone and muscle booster. Greek yogurt or kefir. Alright, so we've covered muscle builders and inflammation fighters. But let's talk about something that often gets overlooked. Your bones. Because here's the truth. Strong legs aren't just about muscle. If the bones underneath are brittle, hollow, or weak, you're at risk for breaks, fractures, and long, painful recoveries. And who wants that? So what can we do about it? Let me introduce you to one of the most powerful bone and muscle-friendly foods on the planet. Greek yogurt. And right next to it on the throne, Kefir. What makes them so powerful? These two dairy superstars pack a triple punch. A high-quality protein, crucial for maintaining and building lean muscle. Calcium, the foundation of strong bones. Probiotics, good bacteria that improve digestion, absorption, and even inflammation. Let's take a closer look. Greek yogurt is thicker and creamier than regular yogurt because it's been strained to remove most of the whey. The result? Almost double the protein, fewer carbs, and more satisfaction per bite. And then there's kefir, a drinkable yogurt that's often called the champagne of dairy because of its effervescence. It contains up to 30 different strains of probiotics, far more than typical yogurt. Now, why do probiotics matter for your legs? Because if your gut isn't healthy, your body can't absorb nutrients properly even if you're eating all the right things. A strong gut means better calcium absorption, better protein use, and fewer nutrient deficiency. Think of yogurt and kefir as delivery drivers that make sure the nutrients you're eating actually get where they need to go. And let's not forget, vitamin D is often added to yogurt and kefir too. Vitamin D is essential for both muscle and bone health, and many seniors are deficient in it without even knowing. Here's how to use them daily. A cup of Greek yogurt with berries and chia seeds for breakfast. A post-lunch kefir smoothie with banana and cinnamon. Savory yogurt with cucumbers, garlic, and dill as a dip or dressing. Mix Greek yogurt with a spoonful of almond butter and honey for a protein dessert. Add kefir to your overnight oats instead of milk. But be careful. A lot of yogurts at the grocery store are loaded with sugar, which creates inflammation and hurts your progress. So always check the label. Choose plain or unsweetened versions and sweeten them yourself with fruit or a tiny drizzle of honey. Here's something beautiful to remember. Your bones may feel fragile now, but they are living tissues that respond to food, movement, and care. Don't wait for a fall or a fracture to take action. A cup of yogurt today could mean a more confident step tomorrow. Now let's bring in some color. Bright orange. Earthy sweetness. A food so satisfying, so energizing, and so full of life. It's basically nature's muscle multivitamin. You ready? Number 6. Nature's muscle multivitamin. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. Just saying the name might make your mouth water, right? But I want you to think of sweet potatoes as more than a comfort food. Think of them as your leg muscle's favorite carbohydrate. Seriously. They're rich. They're filling, and they are packed with exactly what aging legs need to stay powerful, agile, and pain-free. Let's break it down. Sweet potatoes are an excellent source of preventing leg cramps. Magnesium helps muscles relax, supports energy production. Complex carbohydrates give you long-lasting energy. Vitamin A and C fight inflammation, support tissue repair. Fiber keeps blood sugar stable and your gut happy. Why does this matter? Because many older adults, maybe even you, have fallen into the low-carb trap. You've been told to cut carbs to stay healthy. But what no one told you is that your muscles need healthy carbs to function properly. When you avoid good carbs like sweet potatoes, your muscles lose energy. They feel tired faster. You might feel lightheaded or shaky when walking. That's not aging. That's undernourishment. Sweet potatoes give your legs the fuel they need to walk longer, climb stairs without getting winded, exercise with less soreness, recover faster after movement. And let's talk about potassium for a second. You've probably heard potassium helps with cramps. Well, sweet potatoes contain more potassium than a banana. That's right. One medium sweet potato can deliver up to 15% of your daily needs. And that helps balance the sodium in your body, reduce blood pressure, and support muscle contraction. Now let's talk about how to enjoy them. Roasted with olive oil, rosemary, and garlics. Mashed with cinnamon and a dash of turmeric. Sliced and baked into fries with paprika. Diced in soups or breakfast hash with eggs. Mixed with black beans and greens in a nourishing bowl. You can even cube them, roast them, and keep them in the fridge for an easy side dish all week. Want a powerful recovery meal after a walk or gentle workout? Try this. A small grilled piece of salmon, half a roasted sweet potato, steamed spinach with lemon and olive oil. That combo hits protein, anti-inflammatory fats, complex carbs, and minerals all in one. And here's the bonus. Sweet potatoes support your gut health just like yogurt and kefir. Their fiber feeds your good bacteria, which improves digestion, mood, and immunity. It's not just about strong legs, it's about strong life. So the next time someone tells you carbs are bad, just smile and pass the sweet potatoes, because your legs are worth fueling properly. Number 7. The real secret weapon. A holistic strategy beyond food. Now listen closely, my friend, because what I'm about to share is just as important as all the food we've talked about so far. Yes, food is your fuel. Yes, the right nutrients build muscle, reduce inflammation, and strengthen bones. But if you want lasting transformation, if you want to stand tall and walk strong for years to come, you need one more piece of the puzzle. That piece is a holistic daily strategy, a way of living that works with your body, not against it. Because even the most nutritious diet can't do everything if your lifestyle is pulling you in the wrong direction. Let me walk you through the 3 lifestyle habits that, when paired with the 5 foods we covered, create the ultimate formula for leg strength and lifelong mobility. 1. Gentle daily movement. Use it or lose it. You've probably heard that phrase before, right? Use it or lose it. Well, it's not a cliche, it's a biological truth. Muscles are like relationships. If you ignore them, they shrink. If you nurture them, they grow. The good news? You don't need to hit the gym. You don't need to run a marathon. You just need daily movement that challenges your legs without hurting your joints. Try this. Day. Morning routine. 5 squats from a chair. 10 heel raises. 1-minute march in place. Walk every day, even for just 10 minutes. Outside is best. Sunshine helps your mood and vitamin D level. Balance drills. Stand on 1 foot while brushing your teeth. Hold onto the counter if you need to. Stretch your calves, thighs, and hips before bed. Your muscles will love you for it. Don't wait until your legs feel better to move. Movement is what makes them feel better. 2. Hydration. The forgotten key to muscle function. Water might not be flashy, but let me tell you, it's essential. Muscles are made of about 75% water. If you're dehydrated, your legs are weaker. Poor dehydration causes even joint stiffness. So make it simple. Take a glass of water as soon as you wake up. Sip water with every meal. Keep a water bottle nearby throughout the day. Want to take it up a notch? Add a slice of lemon, a few mint leaves, or a splash of unsweetened coconut water for flavor and electrolytes. 3. Rest, mindset, and community. The invisible strength builders. Let's get real for a moment. Sometimes leg weakness isn't just physical. It's mental and emotional too. Maybe you've lost confidence. Maybe you feel embarrassed to move in public. Or maybe you feel alone in this journey. I want you to hear this loud and clear. You are not broken. You are not too old. You are not behind. You are and every single human being, at any age, needs support, rest, and hope. So start by prioritizing sleep. Sleep is when your body repairs muscle tissue and restores balance. Aim for 7-8 hours if you can. If you struggle, try a calming evening routine. Dim lights, no screens, gentle music, herbal tea, and deep breathing. Then nurture your mindset. Speak kindly to yourself. Instead of saying, "I'm too weak," say, "I'm getting stronger every day." Instead of, "It's too late," say, "I'm just getting started." Your body hears your thoughts. And finally, don't do this alone. Call a friend. Join a walking group. Talk to your doctor. Invite your spouse to do squats with you in the kitchen. Share this video with someone you love. Because leg strength is about more than muscles. It's about the life you want to live. Let your actions be rooted in love, not fear, in hope, not frustration. When you eat the right foods, move your body gently, stay hydrated, rest deeply, and believe in your own ability to grow, you unlock a kind of strength that lasts a lifetime. You've just taken in a lot of powerful, life-changing information. You now know why leg strength fades first and what it really means, which 5 foods can literally rebuild your muscles from the inside out, and what daily habits can make your legs, your balance, your confidence, and your independence come roaring back. And most importantly, you know the truth. It's never too late. Your body has not given up on you. Your legs have not failed you. They are simply waiting for fuel, for movement, for love, for attention. You are not here by accident. You're here because a part of you knows you're capable of more. So here's my final invitation to you. Start today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today, start with one thing. Add an egg to your breakfast. Take a 5-minute walk after lunch. Roast a sweet potato for dinner. Try standing without using your hands. Fill your water glass right now and take a sip. One step. That's all it takes to shift momentum in your favor. Because strong legs aren't just about health. They're about freedom. Freedom to walk. Freedom to travel. Freedom to play with your grandkids. Freedom to live life fully, fearlessly, and on your own terms. So friend, here's to your strength, to your movement, to your comeback, and to every step you'll take from here, stronger than the last. If this video spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's build a community of strong, confident, unstoppable seniors. One meal, one step, and one day at a time. You've got this, and I'm cheering for you every step of the way.